Hey there, science fans! Welcome to an exciting journey into the fascinating world of geology. Today, we're diving deep into the earth-shaking world of earthquakes. These powerful natural events have shaped our planet for millions of years. Earthquakes can be scary, but understanding them can help us stay safe and prepared. Knowledge is our best defense against these unpredictable forces of nature. Did you know that earthquakes happen all the time, all over the world? Some regions are more prone to them than others. Most earthquakes are so small that we don't even notice them. These tiny tremors are constantly happening beneath our feet. But some earthquakes are big enough to cause serious damage, leading to devastating consequences for communities. That's why it's crucial to learn more about what causes earthquakes and how we can be prepared for them. Being informed can save lives. Now let's talk about what's happening beneath our feet. The Earth's crust is a dynamic and ever-changing layer. The Earth's crust isn't one solid piece. It's broken into giant pieces called tectonic plates, which fit together like a jigsaw puzzle. These tectonic plates are constantly on the move, driven by forces deep within the Earth. But don't worry, they're moving very, very slowly. Over millions of years, this slow movement has shaped the continents and ocean floors, creating the world we live in today. Let's explore this incredible process together. Imagine a giant jigsaw puzzle, but instead of cardboard pieces, it's made of massive slabs of rock. These slabs are what we call tectonic plates, and they form the outer shell of our planet, known as the lithosphere. These tectonic plates are always shifting and bumping into each other, driven by forces deep within the Earth. This constant movement is what shapes our planet's surface over millions of years. There are three main ways these plates move, each with its own unique impact on the Earth's landscape. First, we have subduction. That's when one plate decides to go under another plate, diving deep into the mantle. This process can create deep ocean trenches and volcanic activity. It's like a slow-motion limbo contest, but with way more rock. Imagine the immense pressure and heat involved as these plates interact. Then there's lateral sliding, where plates slide past each other horizontally. This movement is responsible for many of the world's earthquakes. Think of it like two ships passing in the night, except these ships are gigantic pieces of the Earth's crust, grinding against each other. And lastly, we have spreading, where plates move away from each other. This often occurs at mid-ocean ridges, where new crust is formed as magma rises from below. It's like making space for more Earth. But don't worry, it's happening very slowly. This slow but steady process is crucial for the renewal of the Earth's surface. All this movement creates a lot of pressure, and that's where earthquakes come in. The buildup of stress along plate boundaries can lead to sudden and sometimes devastating releases of energy. When the pressure gets too intense, the plates slip and release a burst of energy. Boom! Earthquake! This release can cause the ground to shake violently, altering landscapes and impacting human lives. Now, how do scientists measure these earth-shaking events? They use a cool gadget called a seismograph. It's like a super-sensitive lie detector for the Earth. A seismograph detects the vibrations caused by an earthquake and records them on a seismogram. It's like taking the Earth's pulse. To understand the strength of an earthquake, we use the Richter scale. It's like a report card for earthquakes, but instead of letters, it uses numbers. The higher the number, the stronger the earthquake. A magnitude 2 earthquake might feel like a truck rumbling by, while a magnitude 8 earthquake can cause widespread destruction. Section 4. Animal instincts and earthquake prediction. You know how some animals seem to know when a storm is coming? Well, there have been stories about animals acting strange before earthquakes too. Some scientists believe animals might sense changes in the Earth's magnetic field or pick up on subtle vibrations before we do. It's like they have a sixth sense for earthquakes. However, we can't rely on our furry friends to predict earthquakes just yet. Scientists are still studying this phenomenon, and there's no foolproof way to know when an earthquake will strike based on animal behavior alone. Section 5. The mighty 1960 Valdivia earthquake. Now let's talk about the most powerful earthquake ever recorded, the 1960 Valdivia earthquake in Chile. This megaquake clocked in at a whopping magnitude of 9.5 on the Richter scale. It was so powerful that it caused tsunamis that traveled across the Pacific Ocean, reaching as far as Japan and the Philippines. The Valdivia earthquake reminds us of the immense power of nature and the importance of being prepared for such events. Section 6. Debunking Doomsday Myths. There's a lot of misinformation out there about earthquakes, and some people even believe they're a sign of the end of the world. But let's set the record straight. Earthquakes are not a sign of doomsday. Earthquakes are natural events that have been happening for billions of years. They're a part of our planet's dynamic processes and don't mean the world is ending. Section 7. Earthquake Safety Tips. So, what should you do if you feel the earth move under your feet? First, don't panic. Remember these safety tips. Indoors, drop to the ground, take cover under a sturdy table or desk, and hold on tight until the shaking stops. This will help protect you from falling objects and debris. Stay away from windows and anything that could fall on you. Glass can shatter and cause injuries, so it's best to keep a safe distance. Outdoors, move to an open area away from buildings, trees, power lines, and anything else that could fall. Open spaces are safer as there is less risk of being hit by falling debris. In a car, pull over to a safe location and stay inside your vehicle until the shaking stops. Your car can provide some protection from falling objects. Remember, being prepared is key. Discuss and practice your emergency plan with your family regularly. Have an emergency plan and kit ready, including essentials like water, food, medications, and important documents. And stay informed about earthquake safety tips. Knowledge can make a significant difference in how you respond during an earthquake. That's it for our earthquake adventure. Remember, knowledge is power, and by understanding earthquakes, we can be better prepared for these natural events. Stay curious, stay safe, and keep on exploring the amazing world of science. The more we learn, the better we can protect ourselves and our loved ones.